My name is Laquita Clark. I'm an LPN at TVC Plastic Surgery. I've been here for about 2 years. When I first started here, I came in as a travel nurse. And although the nurses and the doctors, the whole team was great, everybody was very welcoming and helpful, you could just see and feel the tension and the stress, and you couldn't help but notice the nurses were stressed and burnt out. And that just had me thinking, this is a great place to be. It's a good place to work. The people are really nice. What is the issue and what's causing the nurses and the staff to be so stressed out? So that led me to try to figure that out, figure out what was causing that, and try to figure out what I could do to try to help. I signed up for a workshop that was actually hosted by Vanderbilt for burnout and resiliency. During that workshop, they talked about all the statistics and all of the different resources that Vanderbilt offers to try to help with that. It's through EAP and the work-life connections. So after I attended the workshop, I brought all that information back to plastic surgery, and I held, I did a presentation, a PowerPoint presentation for a staff meeting to just go over all that information that I acquired from being in the workshop, and went over all the statistics and the resources that are available through Vanderbilt to help with that. And I really felt like that kind of opened the door to help us as a team kind of be okay to talk about the stress and what was bothering us and why we felt the way that we felt or how they felt. And honestly, it's like you could kind of feel that the tension was being relieved. And that was such a great feeling, but I really feel that it helped because they knew they had resources to go to, and they knew they had different avenues, and we talked about things that we could do to relieve stress. We talked about going places together as a team after work to just, relieve some stress. And I also took that information over to Wound, a clinic that I kind of work in PRN sometimes, and shared the same information. And I really feel like it just helped to help the nurses know that there are resources out there for you. And after attending the resiliency workshop, I was thinking, like, are there any other ways that I can kind of help also bring that message to other staff members, because it wasn't just affecting the nurses, it was affecting the front staff. So I joined and became a wellness commodore, and they brought the wellness wagon on a day that we were kind of light in the morning, and they set up in the break room, and they came in, and as people were coming in, the nurses, the front office staff, they went over like all of the resources and things they have. They went over all of the aspects of the wellness wheel, and they went over all the resources they had pertaining to those different areas. And they brought stress balls, and they talked about your health and eating well and the counseling services. And they went over all of that information, and I feel like that also helped as far as with the resiliency and helping the whole office staff know that there are resources out there to help manage your stress and whatever situations that you have going on that affect your work life. That also has helped me to grow as far as being kind of in a leadership role, as far as stepping out there and showing the other nurses and the other staff that there are ways to help each other and resources out there for us to help with the stress and to help us. Then that also led to, what other ways can I help with being a leader? Because apparently that's something that I do and I'm good at. I enjoy doing it. I became a preceptor, and I help with MAs, going over like their roles in our clinic to help out in plastic surgery, and I really enjoy that. I even was recognized, and I received the Preceptor of the Year award which was a huge shock, by the way. But it was very awesome because I love helping and I love being able to kind of mentor and teach and show people how to do things and be helpful if I can, or resource to people to be like, yeah, I can help you. Let me show you how to do this. So that was something that I wasn't really expecting, but it's been definitely, I never thought of myself as a leader. So I've definitely grown in that aspect since I've been here. And since I've kind of grown into a leadership role, I've kind of honed in on education. Knowledge is power, right? And going through our patient education, I've noticed we're seeing a lot of patients more and more with HS, and we didn't have very much information to give those. We're getting to see more patients that have HS, which is hidradenitis suppurativa, and we get a lot of those patients from dermatology. And when we get them there at the point to where they need surgery, we didn't have any information to give them for patient education, to get them ready for upcoming surgery. I noticed we had lots of information about the abdominoplasties or for the tummy tucks and like the breast augmentation and the breast reduction. So I did some research. I went through what I could find as far as documentation and education through Vanderbilt with eDocs, and I couldn't find anything. So I did research and found information pertaining to what they would do to take care of their skin, and got information as far as what we would give them and what they needed to know to prepare for surgery. And then I connected with patient education here, and we got together and we developed patient education information for our HS patients. So we now have patient information that's pertaining to what they need to do to prepare for surgery before and after, and also information on how to take care of their skin. And all that documentation is now, and the education is now available in eDocs, and we were able to get all of that developed through patient education. So I've also grown as far as being a leader and helping to build patient education and information for our patients. So not only educating and helping nurses and our staff, but also helping and educating our patients. And today I was actually approached by a patient educator to do a video for upcoming LPNs, transformation to practice. And we did a video just going over how I've grown as an LPN since being here at Vanderbilt, and going over how I think my skills have grown and how my confidence has grown. And that's been a great opportunity as apparently a leader. I've attended a recruitment activity on April 4th, just to kind of showcase how LPNs can be a part of working at Vanderbilt. You would think at Vanderbilt maybe LPNs can't be used or can't be utilized, but there's some great opportunities to be here at Vanderbilt as an LPN, and I really enjoyed having been out there and being able to show that yeah, you can work at Vanderbilt, and it's a great place to work, and you have a place there, and because I'm there, and that was a great opportunity, and I hope they felt how I feel, and they know that you are important. You can be a part of something great, even as an LPN. So that was a very great opportunity. I was very blessed and grateful to be able to be a part of that.